A nice round of applause for Mr. Dave Konig.
How about a nice hand for Stewie Stone? Stewie Stone. There he goes. The Jewish Ryan Seacrest. Stewie Stone. That's nice to be. I'm having a rough year. I turned 49-ish, and that's rough. I had to go in for hernia surgery. That's fun. And then I got an infection because apparently my insurance doesn't actually cover sanitizing the surgical equipment. It just covers rinsing off. That's the dividing line. That's when you notice things have changed. You hit your 40s, right? And in your 20s, you go out all night, you drink, you smoke, eat whatever you want, come home, catch an hour's sleep, you get up, you look great. In your 30s, you go out all night, you come home, catch an hour's sleep, you look like you've been out all night. In your 40s, you don't go anywhere, you go to sleep, you wake up, you still look like crap. I'm starting to hear certain phrases, little buzzwords I never thought I'd hear. I wear glasses when I'm not on stage. Recently, I went to the optometrist. He hits me with one of these. He says, "Yeah, you're about 6 months away from bifocals." Oh, you hear that? You fully expect to hear. And you're 12 months away from being spoon-fed tapioca by a Jamaican nurse. So I had to go to the eyeglass store to get my new multifocal lenses, and I'm all irritated. You know, I get irritated anytime I got to go to any store, deal with a clerk, something always goes wrong, I get nervous. I have nothing against the congenitally stupid. I just don't understand why they all end up in customer service. The other day I come out of the supermarket in my town, I get in my car won't start. I call AAA. I say, yeah, I'm in the parking lot of the supermarket, my car won't start. Lady from AAA says, was your car working when you drove it there? I said, as a matter of fact, it wasn't. I had to push it all the way here from my house. But now it's all loaded up with groceries, it's a little too heavy to push back. So I go to the eyeglass store, I just want to grab my glasses and get out, but you can't, because first I got to deal with the lady behind the counter, whose sole job is to take your new glasses and put them on your head. Because this is apparently a very complicated task, you might screw it all up and poke your own eye out. So she takes my new multifocal lenses and she puts them on my head. And she looks. Then she takes them off. She makes a little adjustment. She puts them back. She looks. Then she says, these are gonna look crooked. But it's not the glasses. It's you. You have one eye higher than the other. So I put the glasses on, shut up. I said, miss, could you take these back and straighten out? She says, no, they are straight. It's not the glasses, it's you. So now I'm starting to lose it. I said, look, ma'am, now, you should know that when I start a sentence with the word ma'am, that means the volcano is about to erupt. It's like starting a sentence with all due respect. No one in the history of the English language has ever said anything respectful following with all due respect. It's always with all due respect, you should drop dead of cancer. No, that's good. So I said, look, man, I've been wearing glasses all my life. I've never had this problem. She said, sir, with all due respect, I've been selling glasses all my life. I've never had this problem. You've been selling glasses all your life. So when all the other kids were out on the front lawn with their lemonade stand, you were out there with your optometry kiosk. When all the little Girl Scouts were going door to door selling cookies, you were selling disposable contact lenses. So now I'm fighting with this woman, and it culminates with me storming out of the store. I storm out of the store, I get outside, my wife is waiting in the car outside. I get in, she says, what happened? I said, I'll tell you what happened. That woman's insane. She said I had one eye higher than the other. My wife says, you just noticed this? She says, everybody in your family has one eye higher than the other. So now I'm fighting with my wife. And it reaches that point where you're not making any sense. You're just saying the opposite of what the other person says just to piss them off. My wife says, will you calm down? I said, I will not calm down. I will calm up. It culminates with me saying, that's it. Stop the car. I'm getting out. I'm walking. So she stops the car, I get out, I show her, I start walking, which I immediately regret because we're 6 miles away from home. You get a lovely view from the middle of the Tappan Zee Bridge. So now I'm juggling 3 different pairs of glasses. I got my new multifocal lenses, these are for everyday use and for driving. And I still got my old prescription for distance, like when I go to the movies. And then I got my new reading glasses just for reading. So the ultimate nightmare for me would be to go see a foreign movie with subtitles at a drive-in theater. Next week, my wife and I celebrate our 21st wedding anniversary. Celebrate is probably too strong a word. That would imply a festive occasion. Married for 20 years, we have 4 kids. We'll probably do something exciting like stay up till 10 o'clock. Married for 20 years, never once cheated on my wife. Never cheated on my wife. Anybody here cheating on your wife? Show of hands. I was talking about this with a guy here in the club, an older comedian, very successful. You know, an older guy, I don't want to name him. He's kind of a ladies' man, you know. And he says to me, he says, hey Dave, he says, you're on the road, you're traveling around. He says, you ever get a little action on the side? I said, no. I said, who has the time? You know, just kidding. He said, oh, you can always make time for that. He said, why, when I was your age, I drive 1,000 miles to get laid. I said, yeah, but when you were my age, gas was 20 cents a gallon. You gotta keep that honeymoon spark going, right? That's the key to a happy marriage. Not always easy when you've been married a long time, you got a lot of kids. My wife has all these women's magazines lying around. They all have these articles, you know, 137 hot sex tips drive your man crazy. 148 ways to drive your man wild, so he's climbing the walls and having a stroke. She never reads these things, but I do. You ever say, drive your man crazy, wear a sexy costume to bed. I tried this with my wife. Tried to get her to come to bed dressed as a French maid, you know, one of those French maid costumes. She came to bed dressed as a Guatemalan maid. Baggy sweatpants, orthopedic shoes, athletic socks. So I asked her to talk dirty to me. She said, Mr. David, we need more Lysol. Then they say, try a little role playing, pretend to be someone else. I tried this with my wife. I said, once, let's pretend, we'll play a game, something. I said, let's play Office. You can be the naughty new employee, I'll be the stern boss. Come on over here, sit on my lap, I'll give you a raise. So she reported me to Human Resources. Now she's suing me for sexual harassment. But here's the key to success in life. This is what it's all about. Find someone who will put up with you. That's it, right? Find someone who'll put up with you. Because it's a scientific fact. Married people live longer than single people. That's a scientific fact. And happily married people live a really, really long time. But then they die simultaneously. It's true, right? The phenomenon, old married couples, married forever, one of them goes, the other one goes right after. It's like they can't live without each other, right? And that's true love. My grandparents were married for 72 years. 72 years. And then one night my grandma just passed away. My grandfather died 10 minutes later. It's true love. Granted, in their case, it was a murder-suicide, but still. You know the balls it takes to tell that joke in this room? Thank you very much.
David Konig, ladies and gentlemen. Go on, David, take a bow.